Mr. Trejo, sir, what is going on? Every time I turn around to take another shot of you, you're facing this direction again. It's almost like there's something distracting you. Ah, okay. I am sorry about that, Mr. Trejo. After all the time in the desert being backstabbed, probably wasn't very sensitive of me to cast you beside the, Are you moving? What are you doing? You gotta let me in the tank, man. No, you can't go in there, Danny. I'm afraid. You're not even my figure. If something happened to you in there, it wouldn't be good. What do you think's gonna happen to me? Why do you sound like a Mexican Batman? Don't say anything about my voice or I cut you. Okay, you can't go in there, Danny. Let me in. I wanna say hello to the pussy. No, you can't say hello to the pussy. That is disrespectful. If you did get in there now, Catwoman would tear your shit up because you can't talk about her like that. That's the whole thing with her. You call her a B word or a P word, and your ass is grass. She's gonna smoke you. Nobody smoked me. I smoked them. Yeah, you're just gonna have to... Danny? Stop it. You're not getting in there. Not unless you wear a Batman outfit. Hey! So it's Danny Trejo. Trejo. Is that how you say it? I think you have to say Trejo. I checked out some interviews with the man himself. Just when I was trying to get a sort of idea of how to handle the showcase video, and the guy's really cool. He's had one hell of a life, you know. Started out as a armed robber, general bad man, and now he's been in like a gazillion movies. I remember first seeing Danny Trejo in From Dusk Till Dawn, that scene where he's working the bar and he says he won't serve them because they're not truck drivers or whatever, and Harvey Keitel sets him straight. But yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn, then I remember him in Desperado throwing those knives. But this figure, I guess it's all about kind of like a unofficial Machete kind of likeness. I don't know. I've seen Machete, the first one. I haven't seen the second one, Machete Kills. But I might check that out now. But yeah, I think he's a very cool actor. He's got one hell of a face. And yeah, it's a really cool figure. It's my first Gangsters Kingdom figure that I've seen in hand. It's thanks to Alex McPhee. It's not my figure. I've got to send it back to Alex soon. But thanks, Alex, for this. It's nice to see one of these, especially this one. This is the one out of all of them. There are some really good ones, but this is the one I would definitely would have chosen to see in person. It is awesome. I wish he maybe came with a stand, because I find this particular one a bit tricky to get him to stand up because his boots hinder the articulation a fair bit. But I won't mess with this. Rick showed this at the back, so I guess you could just check out his video. I don't want to go messing around with Alex's figure too much. But yeah, let's change up the pose. The hair is really cool. I'll show you some different sort of poses for that. I like the tattoos that sort of start out on his hand and go down his arm. Very nice. Comes wrapped in this plastic to keep it all fresh, like it's brand new. I've never had a Hot Toys figure or Interbay figure or Medicom or Sideshow collectibles ever come like shrink wrapped in plastic like this, and it's not flimsy plastic. It just feels so clean and fresh and new. Really impressed. Look how clean that is. Look at this, like a glass table. Forget about it. Damn toys. Damn. You gotta let me in the cage, man. It's not a cage, it's a tank. Well, let me in the tank, man. Dude. So I'll go ahead and show you some of the weapons he comes with. He's armed with all manner of stabby knife type weapons. He's generally a stabber, a slasher, just varieties of knife type weapons. Yeah, I mean, if he's going to take you out, it's going to be via the blade. I think he brings these little knives, these other little knives, some slightly bigger knives, some even bigger than that knives, And then he has the really big F-off knives. These are the massive machetes. Generally a stabber, as I say. That's how he would take you out through. You know, let's just get these all up here. Just try to stress. Can't stress enough. The butcher knife. That's his name, or the Three of Diamonds, as some others would call him. We'll just go ahead and stick as many of his knives as we can in here. There's still more to go, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off. No, that one's going to drop. But yeah, as I say, generally a stabber. Very knife orientated dude. Yep. But the articulation is great. You've got the double joint elbow, so that's cool. Does all the usual posy stuff. That's very good. Articulation, and the way the hands come on and off is really easy. You got that nice big wrist peg. It just goes back in. This kind of gauntlet thing covers up that joint really well. So that's really nice. All the little details with the stitching, the belt. Very, very, very nice. Top quality. Any doubts in your mind, if you're a Hot Toys collector and you're not too sure whether to get into these guys because you think they might be sort of cheap, that is not the case. They stand up against any other 1/6 scale figure that I've seen. This is top quality stuff. Made with passion as well. You know, you can tell when a company maybe sort of loses that passion a little bit. And right now these guys who make these figures, they're hungry. They have the passion. And it is strong. So, well done, damn toys. Boots are very cool. They hint at the articulation a hell of a lot, to be honest. And he kind of has a bit of trouble. He does stand up, but he was a bit of a worry the whole time. It was always like, oh, he's on the verge of falling over, kind of thing. So a stand might be cool with this guy, but you don't get one. Yeah, just awesome work on the boots. Looks like it's metal, but it's just painted plastic, the heel. Yeah, fine work. Look at that. Awesome stuff. Get the belt. Really cool. What's that? A skull with, what is that, a snake? Or something? I was just trying to look with my eye. Even these little small knives, really nice work with the blood on them. Hair is brilliant. It really looks like real hair for this character, the kind of hair, you know, a Mexican dude would have, you know, just that jet black. It's very, it just looks so friggin' real. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. The design on the back of the vest, it's got like a sombrero hat on. Is that what you call it, sombrero hat? I'm not sure, I might be getting that wrong. But the work on this stitching is unbelievable. Absolutely dead on balls accurate. But there you go. But from the side, that likeness to Danny Trejo is absolutely dead on. It's perfect. Absolutely awesome. Yes, the work on the tattoos is very good too. Very nice. And the blood splatter is very sharply done. Let me get you, see if I can get a better look at that. There you go. It's just really well done, shiny and wet looking. All the weapons are fantastic. Let me show you one of his big machetes. Look at that. Look at the blood. Very, very cool. Yeah, top quality accessories, really well made. They don't feel cheap. It is plastic, but it doesn't feel like cheap plastic. And one of the holders for his other knives that's supposed to go around his waist, but I didn't want to mess with it, so I didn't want to mess up Alex's figure just in case, because of all this belt loop stuff. But yeah, they are top quality as well. This feels like it's all real deal stuff. Yeah, I don't know how they did this, but these feel leather, and this feels, you know, just kind of feels, yeah, that's plastic, but it's kind of made to feel kind of like wood, but it is plastic. I might be just talking rubbish, forget about it. His coat's really cool. It's as weathered as Bane's should have been, kind of thing. We'll even Bane's coat would have been even more weathered than this, but at least these guys managed to get that really genuine, you know, old leather jacket look, you know. It really does look weathered. That's very nice. And it fits him like an absolute dream too. There you go, even got the logo, extra large, like the nice little touch. Just cheeky bit of humour in there as well, I think, with these guys. It is very cool. Look at that. About to butcher somebody's ass. Look at that. That's kind of the view you want to be looking at it from. From this angle, hair gets a bit crazy, but from here, hair look good. That's pretty sick. Look at that angle. I'm going to come around here and let you have a little bit more of that. See? Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it looks very cool. So yeah, they're not from movies, and I guess they just, you know, I think Damn Toys, you know, like a lot of people, they weren't silly. They were aware that people were getting fed up with the same old Iron Man stuff and Marvel and DC, and just oversaturation with the different versions of the same character again and again, and I was bored, and a lot of people were bored, and I guess they just they thought, well, the whole reason people get into these figures is because they love movies, and each of these, well, maybe not each of them, but a lot of these Gangsters Kingdom figures so far, I mean, this guy's from Machete basically, and you've got the Ed Harris one, which could be from any I don't know, Hollywood film with a prison scene in it or something. The heart of these figures, I think, is with movies, even though they are original creations that require, you know, imagination. You've got to put in your own work as far as who they are. Even though this one does come with a comic, which I didn't open up because, as I say, it's not my figure. I didn't want to open up the comic and get me dabs all over it, so I just left that in the plastic wrapping. But he does come with a back history. I think that's happening more and more as they come out, as they progress. We're getting a bit more of a backstory as opposed to in the beginning. I think it was pretty limited. Let's see if I can give you a nice close-up of the face, so that you see the paintwork on the eyes, that sort of thing. Sorry about the angle. I'm just trying to show you the teeth. Look at that, see? Nice work, nice work. Nice and sharp. No mess, and there's even like a nice pigment sort of detail, what would you call it, just blood vessels in the skin, stuff like that. It's all there. The camera's only could pick up so much. So I'll just get you a shot of him with his coat on. He looks totally badass, and it is Danny Trejo from Machete, with sprinkles of Desperado because of those knives, and yeah, it's just like the ultimate Danny Trejo, just captured right there for you in 1/6 scale. Touch of class that they gave you a background option, the way the box turns into a backdrop. It's just brilliant, and it does show that the company does care about the people that are collecting its figures, and they have put that thought in to think about the people like myself who like to take photographs of their figures. It's just absolutely brilliant when they do include stuff like that. Prime example of when that pissed me off when a company didn't give you that background option was the Hot Toys DX13 Terminator 2 Battle Damage TA100. Came out this year, one of the best releases of the year, without doubt. An amazing looking figure. I haven't seen that in hand yet. I might pick it up. But the thing that kind of just bugged me a little bit with it was it came with everything you could want, apart from a background of the steel mill, to have it set up and just looking amazing, and it would have been great for photography. So I think all 1/6 scale figures should come with a background option, even if it's done in a very clever way like this, where Damn Toys have turned the box into a background. It's just absolutely awesome, touch of class, so very nice. Nothing really negative to say about this figure, I have to be honest with you and say it really is just pretty much 10 out of 10s all the way for me. People may disagree, and that's all good. That's what different channels are for. That's it. Thanks again to Alex. Damn Toys, if you see this, go ahead and send me everything you've ever made. and I'll make you a big movie video, like an actual feature-length, hour-and-a-half. It'll take me like months to do it, but I would like to do a Gangsters Kingdom movie. So, but I wouldn't do it for free.